Welcome to Amateur Redneck Workshop. I'm Harold, and we're still trying to make a whistling top. The plastic one didn't work out, so we're working on making one out of metal, and I have high hopes that this one's going to work just fine. I'm following a set of instructions from a guy that made one out of wood. There will be links down below to both tops, and if you're in the mood to make one for yourself or maybe for one of your grandkids or whatever, you know. So instead of me keeping on, we'll get right to the video. Alright, so we'll drill this and then we'll thread it. These are my ER32 collet set that is a really nice handy tool. I can see why my John Mills uses this all the time. It's a bunch easier than chucking something up and standing around with a dial indicator trying to get that last half thousand. It's about as small a piece of materials I had laying around, so this will do the job, I hope. I'll let you take a nap while I run the tap up in there and stuff like that. I was just thinking, why should you get a nap if I don't? Alright, we'll reposition everything and turn this down a bit. Okay, so I put a screw in there, and I'm going to cut the head end of it off, and we'll screw that little face piece on there, and then we'll just cut off whatever's got to be cut off to make it fit straight and clean up nice. Good and tight. That'll turn just fine. So I'm going to face it off and stuff like that. I wonder if the guy that only watched lathe and mill videos, I wonder if he clicked the notification button so he wouldn't miss this. I don't know. I'm going to give you a little break. Alright, there's a good spot to start cleaning it up. It's just a little bit lopsided. To this piece here, and I'm going to put a little lip on it there to sit down inside this guy. It looks to me like the diameter is going to be pretty much dead on already, but I didn't take much off this guy, and this is a piece of it, so yeah, I think it's already close enough to the right size. So I'll cut a little lip right there until it fits, and then we'll be in business. The guy that I saw making one of these from hardwood said you want a 1/10 of an inch thickness in the wall. I think that's probably a little more than a 1/10, but I'm going to measure it to be sure. Alright, I made a little ridge here. She fits on there nice. And I was going to put screws into the side, but I thought, I see all these guys on YouTube using Loctite, you know. Tom Lipton uses it, Mr. Pete uses it. Just Randy Richard uses it, Keith Rucker uses it, you know, A-Bomb uses it. So I'm going to try using Loctite to hold that guy on there. What can happen? It can break. I have to do it over again. Big deal. You know, I mean, it could break loose. I'm not going to lose anything. I just have to refasten it. That's all. Of course, if I wanted to do it permanently, I could just put a little silver solder on it too, on the joint. There's that. There's no exact tolerances for this job. I'm just doing a few spring passes to make sure that this thing is the same size end to end. If it's sticking out so far, you get quite a lot of spring. And last time I measured there was about a 5,000 difference from one end to the other. This should reduce it somewhat. But I saw it cutting out off the end. Comes time for all the hole drilling. I gotta drill a hole in here for the string. I gotta drill a hole in this guy here for the noise. And I'm gonna go back and reconsult the numbers from the guy that made these out of hardwood to make sure I make the same size hole he did. My wall's a little thicker than he said, but at least I can have the hole the same size. Alright, you hold the camera while I glue this thing together with some super glue. And hopefully it'll work out right. I don't know which one I opened. I think this one. Yeah, this is the one that's opened. So first thing I'll do is I'll try to super glue that little spinner axle here into this guy. Let's hope we point it in the right direction. Alright. You guys have seen me get all super glued together before, and I'm hoping I don't experience that this time. Alright. Super glue in the threads. Take this little guy here and tighten it. Now, it won't fit. That will fit. There. Now then, we'll put some super glue on this guy. Now I've got a hammer block. Well, this will hold things. Set it down in a hole there. And we'll put super glue around here. Or maybe I should put it around here. And then we'll set the lid on. This is probably a better idea of just putting it around here. Alright, there's glue on it. Everybody on YouTube uses Loctite. I don't have the permanent kind of Loctite. I've got some of the blue stuff that will ease up for you. Okay, a little bit of it ran out the side there. Already got it on my fingers. Darn it. Oh, a bunch of it ran out the side there. There, maybe it stopped running down the side. Hopefully it'll stay together. Okay, Mr. Pete Spitmore is outside helping me right now, but I'm going to spin it right here on the garage floor because it's quieter in here than it is outside, and we'll see what we can see. I'm going to take the camera loose from the tripod so that I can get it down close to the top in a real hurry. Not bad, huh? Okay. I'm surprised it succeeded on the first attempt, but there you go. The link to both of the tops will be in the doobly-doo. And this top, he told me to make a 9/32 hole in a top that was maybe a little over 3/4 of an inch or a half inch tall, near as I can tell by looking. And I made a top that the inside cavity is almost an inch. It's 950 thousandths, and I'm put 2/4 inch holes in it. So he says if you change the size of the hole, you change the tone of the whistle. So at that, I'm going to conclude the video, and we'll go see what Bubba's up to. Well, it seems this city fella out driving around, he come through Bubba's hometown there, and he pulled into the Jiffy Stop, filled up his car, and went inside, got him a red soda water, and come back out, and there's Bubba sitting on a stool, leaning against the wall, put it on this stick, and right beside him a big old brown Labrador kind of snapping at the shavings as they come by. And so he walks over there to Bubba and says, that's a mighty nice-looking dog there. Bubba says, yep, sure is, and keeps on whittling away there. Guy says, what he says, does your dog bite? Bubba says, no. Guy reached down to pet that dog. He chomp, took a big old bite on his hand there, and he pulls it back, blood dripping. He says, well, look here, he says, you just told me that your dog don't bite. Bubba says, that there ain't my dog. Well, that's all, folks. Y'all try to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Leave a comment if you got something to say. And above all, remember, keep on keeping on. Bye now.